इतना सा फर्क है कुछ होने में और बहुत कुछ होने में। इतना सा फर्क है एक बार सोच के छोड़ देने में और लग के कर दिखाने में। मान लेने में कि जिंदगी ऐसे ही कटेगी और सुबह 4 बजे उठ के सोचने में ये अभी तो बस शुरुआत है। किसी मैगजीन को हाथ में लेने में और उसी मैगजीन के कवर पेज पे होने में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वीआईपी सीट में और उसकी पिछली सीट में इतना सा ही तो फर्क है। वो जिसका मैदान ही खुला आसमान है वही कल जमीन पर तो था। पूछोगे तो बताएगा वो पंछी। ये एक दायरे में सिमटने में और पूरी दुनिया को दायरा बनाने में बस इतना सा फर्क है। इतना कितना है? इतना है या इतना है? जो नापेगा वो जाने कि जहां धरती और आसमान मिलते हैं, नानपुर से दूर, अगर मगर शायद से दूर, वहां भी दोनों में फर्क बस इतना सा है। धरती और 7वें आसमान में फर्क बस इतना सा है। ये एक अंतर प्रेरणा है। ये हमारी, आपकी, हम सब की अंतर प्रेरणा है। एक कदम, एक छलांग, एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क है। धूप छांव में फर्क बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
Hello and good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by the management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Over the last 27 years, Franchise India has helped thousands of investors selecting the right franchise business for them. If you're watching us right now, you're just a few steps behind to take a decision to start your entrepreneurial journey. Stay tuned because in today's webinar, we are excited to introduce you a premium luxury fashion brand called Jodas. Jodas is a premium luxury apparel and accessories label that transform traditional Indian craftsmanship into modern and sustainable fashion. Established in 2017 by designer Jyoti Das, the brand combines the bold prints, the innovative fabrics, and eco-conscious products with timeless tailoring tradition. Headquartered in New York, Milan, and now in Mumbai, Jodas has quickly become an internationally recognized name in couture and accessories. The brand philosophy rests on fashion with purpose, celebrity individuality, empowering women, and preserving artisanal heritage. And to talk more about this, I'm joined with the founder and the creative director, Jyoti Das herself, along with her team. Sanskriti is the designer and the merchandiser, and Kanak is the project manager, along with my colleague Amrish. Amrish is the business head from Mumbai. And we have Nikita Guru is the strategic consultant, and my colleague Soham is the key account manager for this brand. But before we talk more about the brand and explore the business opportunity, I would like to inform you, all the viewers, that you also have opportunity to ask directly your questions to Jyoti ma'am. She is live with us right now. And in case, right, in case if you will have any kind of question, you can put it in the Q&A box and we will take them up once the presentation is over. Now I would like to welcome Jyoti ma'am to this webinar, right, and to the franchise and the family. Now, before, I mean, we will talk more about the brand and the business and we'll run through the presentation. I would rather like Jyoti ma'am to set the perspective of this webinar. I would really like to invite to talk about her journey so far, how she started, achievements, and how this opportunity is going to be beneficial for all the investors. Over to you, ma'am. You're on mute. Unmute it, please. Are you able to unmute it? Uh, there will be a mute and unmute option at the bottom of your screen. Can you find that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about
No,
it.
no, it's okay. It's okay.
Yes, I think now can you hear me?
Absolutely perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, but I cannot hear them. Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you. Yes.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about it.
No, no, it's
Yeah,
okay.
so actually, what I started, I'm born and brought up in a textile background, and I did my studies from NIFT. Then I joined my masters from IGI, International Gemological Institute, Belgium. I did my jewelry designing from there, and most of the time I spent of my life I spent abroad only. So then I have been working for global big brands like Dolce and Gabbana, Dior. I've been providing them all the hand embroidery articles. So I had a great connection with the artisans. So during that process, I understood the life and the art of Indian artistry. So then I started, after some time, I started my own brand. And since I was born and brought up in Nepal, so I have very pure and visual of, purity, the sustainability. That was the motto of the brand. So my logo is also, a national flower of Nepal, which is color is red. And since I was very much interested in French art, so most of my work is inspired by French artists. So that way we give the tribute to unknown arts of century-old artists, and I wanted Indian art to go global. So we started our journey. First, we started our store and collaborated with many multi-designer, topmost multi-designer stores and our own store from Monaco, then Monaco, and then we came down to Milan, and then New York. New York, we have a big mall basically. So that way started. Then we came down to Mumbai as well, because Mumbai is also part of global. It's a big city. So and that was the entire my journey has been like that. And my since, as I told you, that my motto was that just not just put your brand and your name. I always wanted to give something to the society. I wanted to create something, better life for the people. I wanted to give a happiness through my work. So my work or my designs are very conscious design. It deals with the sustainability. It talks about the beauty. It talks about so many elements are there. So my very young generation, which connects with my brand. So we have clients also all over the world, very young, who are very progressive, who believes in a slow fashion, who believes in art, who understands and tries to promote the people behind all the work. So we have that kind of global um, group, you can say, or family, whatever you want to say, you say that. So, and our stories also basically, it's a French, see, French, you take another way, but I'll take you a little background. French is a very happy place. It has this history of art and artistry, very long history it has. So you will say red is the very prominent color over there because red represents prosperity, fertility, happiness, love, everything. So my brand color is also inspired by that, and we are stories also built on that format only. And French windows are there, and I had my own ups and downs while doing going through all this process. So we have made a beautiful ceiling, which is glass ceiling, and I have given a crack in that, so that how women have to crack the glass ceiling to move forward. So that's all the story and some sort of inspiration involved in our brand. And I would say we are not only the brand, we are basically, it's a company which I would say I myself as a designer, more than designer, I'm an entrepreneur. We run, our company runs on different this, we are an export house also, so we are well connected with the distributors, agents worldwide. So if you join me, you will not only get the brand as such, you will be the part of a business. So there will be more opportunity to grow, and I always believe in, you grow together. You never grow alone. So that way I'm currently looking for, Nikita will say, journey. And yeah, that's how we want to confined to garments only. We have first and the most is fish leather products, which is totally unknown in most of the international market, but in India market it was totally unknown. And oil, and the durable is more than the other genuine leathers or authentic leathers. So that is the additional part which we want to new in the market and how beautiful it is, about fish leather. And all our accessories are also handmade. The story of accessories are like this, because we wear the clothes with hard work goes on that for the artisans, which we don't care. We wear it and throw it. So that was very hurtful to me. So I've turned that part into ranges of jewelries, which has been all presented it that way that it is you can respect it, keep it, pass it on to your another generation. So that way legacy of Indian artistry continues. That was the whole story behind my all the thing, and I made it very, very contemporary and international. So that way, even anywhere in the part of world, they don't feel that it is very ethnic or something like that. No, it is very international, and we have been promoting it in that way also. So that's all exactly the story of the brand and my journey. And yeah, if you want to ask something.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I would request Nikita to let's get started with the brand presentation. Or let me just check in case if I can play a video which I have. Give me a second. So Nikita, is that okay if I play a video?
Yeah. Why not? Please do.
Okay.
Yeah, may I come in for 2 seconds?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So she was the our global ambassador. She is the founder of FTV, Fashion TV.
Okay.
And as I told you that our yeah, she's there. And since we have a lot of strength, so our brand is owned by all the royals of the Manipur royals, and British royals. They have owned our clothes.
Great. I think Nikita, let's get started.
Yeah, I wanted to first confirm whether is it only me or ma'am's video was wonky? It's going in and out, the audio. I wanted to check whether my network is working fine. Are you guys able to hear me and see my video
No, no,
properly?
your voice is absolutely okay. Right.
Perfect.
Uh,
Perfect. Perfect.
please put
So,
this
okay,
in
I'll
this.
begin there. Hi, everybody. Myself, Nikita Guru. I'm working with Francop as General Manager Consulting, and I was a lead on this project. I prepared the strategy deck. So I will just quickly walk you through the brand, although we've already received a wonderful introduction by Jyoti ma'am herself, but I'll still walk you through the total investment details and the franchise model that the brand is open with. So today we have Jodas, a wonderful fashion women fashion apparel a brand from hailing from Bombay. They have a really successful company owned outlet in Kalagoda, Bombay, which is running absolutely successfully and doing great. So, like ma'am said, the brand is all about, designing really unique kind of outfits for successful women who are really empowered in themselves. We are Jodas is not a fast fashion brand like Zudio or Zara or H&M, anything to compare with, but they have their own designs. They choose their fabrics very carefully, which has a language of its own. Also, the bold designs, the craftsmanship, the stitching of the each and every outfit speaks stories in themselves, basically. So this is a basic introduction of the brand. The color, um, um, okay, just one second. So the mission of the brand currently is to establish themselves, in all the bigger metro cities, and kind of establish themselves a brand which the successful women or the aspired women can target and make them their go-to brand to choose their outfits. Vision, obviously, great global success, not just in Indian market but in global workspace as well. This is how the team looks like at the Kalagoda outlet. They started in 2017, and ever since they never looked back. Um, their range belongs from exquisite kaftans to stunning jewelry pieces, including necklaces, earrings, handbags. Also, the brand caters to discerning women who are there to embrace their strength, dynamism, and heritage, obviously. So the outfits, like ma'am said, the outfits that they design and sell it at their outlet is not just something to buy, wear it for 2 3 years, and then discard it. They design their outfits, even jewelries, in such a way that it can be used as an heirloom in a family. One person, for instance, my mother wore a certain gown bought from Jodas, can also be worn by me after 10 years or maybe 15 years. Their design in fabric is such that it can be used as an heirloom because of the fine craftsmanship went into it. This is the language basically of the brand that speaks. Currently, like I said, the brand is operating through their flagship store in Kalaguda, Bombay, but they also have marked their presence in many of the fashion weeks here in India and on international platforms as well. This is the interiors of the current outlet at Kalaguda looks like, which speaks volume. The ceiling you can see that Jodas ma'am was talking about. This is that ceiling basically, the glass ceiling which has the French style, and it has a crack in it which tells a story which ma'am already dictated. These are the outfits and the jewelry pieces kept at the store, so you can take a look and feel of the brand, that this is how it's going to be looking like if you partner with them. So very premium range of clothing and accessories. Look at the jewelry, look at the bags. You will not find this kind of a stuff in any of the common stores, obviously. They have a large base of foreign based customers as well, but like ma'am said, she wants to obviously serve to her country first, and she's looking for people who are really understand this brand image and the positioning, and accordingly partner with them and find the suitable customers also. This is not everybody's I would say this is a fashion which is not kind of used by everybody. It's not a common thing, common offering basically. These are the French windows that Jyoti ma'am was talking about at the store. This is the entrance and the waiting or the lobby area for people who accompany the main customers, basically, who can utilize this space. So this is how the overall outlet looks like, and she wants to maintain the same uh, um, interiors in any other new franchise stores as well. Red color is very dear to ma'am, so you will see a lot of reds and the same color family inside the store as well. This is the ceiling. The changing room is also made in a very unique way, unlike we find in all the common fast fashion stores. Okay, I'll walk you through the offerings of it. So this is the cocktail gown collection designed by ma'am and being offered at the store. Very intricate, very peculiar designs, handwork. Now the daily wear collection, not the daily wear, party wear, but the afternoon collection basically. Brunch collection. Now this is the loose collection here. Look at the design of the gowns and the outfit. I personally have not seen these designs anywhere. Dresses, denim collection, which is very much in currently in the fashion industry. Nana collection for working women, for young women. These are the accessories. So under the accessories, they offer earrings, necklaces, handbags, and belts also. Cuffs, handbag, headbands. This is the fish leather that Jyoti ma'am was talking about. This is their one of the USPs. Not very many brands offer products made out of fish leather. It has a long-lasting, shelf life. The products made out of it, and it has a very unique kind of shine on all the products. So it looks very uncommon and premium if you use it. The bags made out of it, footwears, wallets for men. Again, footwear. laptop sleeves. Okay, these are the multiple events that the brand has marked its presence, which is like a an achievement in itself. Paris Fashion Week, Festival de Cannes, Geneva Fashion Week, New York Fashion Week, again New York Fashion Week in 2020 and 2021, London Fashion Week maybe, Lakme Fashion Week in 2024, Las Vegas. Also, they have marked their presence in a fashion show in Las Vegas in 2019. So you can see that their presence is all over the world, especially in the area where people understand fashion. But she wants to obviously emerge as a brand which is India based, and people of India also understand, the importance of fashion of this kind. They have won many awards, many mentions in leading fashion magazines and newspapers. Cosmopolitan, Bazaar, Vogue, everywhere you will find a lot of citing of Jodas. Now, strategy wise, I'll just walk you through the franchise model that the brand is opened with. So the franchise format the brand is opened with both single unit and multi-unit or kind of area developer franchise partners. But our first focus is obviously on taking single unit franchisees. Now, model wise, we are open for 4 franchise owned, franchise operated. So we are looking for suitable partners who have not just the investment but the bandwidth to run the operations as well. We are looking for full-time investors under 4 who will, if I have to just walk you through the quick major responsibility which comes under franchisees books, which is owning or renting out the property, taking care of the leasing, lease deposit, store setup expenses, IT POS, billing, software expenses, branding, marketing, franchise fee, store insurance, inventory to start the business with, and operating expenses in terms of shelling out the salaries of the staff, maintaining the store, marketing on a local basis. Basically, for instance, if your outlet is open in Bangalore, then local marketing of Bangalore will be taken care by the franchise partner. Marketing on the central level through their website, or if any digital platforms the company is adopting, they can market the franchise stores on with at their website as well. Logistics, discounts, and EOS will be a responsibility of both brand and the franchise partner. Basically, they will share the expenses for that. Now, gross margins will be the payout for the franchise partner. Typical agreement term is 5 years. And if you want to renew the agreement, then the terms and conditions can be mutually discussed later on once the first tenure is completed. Now, this is the investment snapshot. So the overall ideal area required to open a Joda store is about 800 square feet in the most premium location of a particular city. Like in Bombay, they've chosen Kala Ghoda, so you can understand what kind of customer segment you have to target to open the store. Now, to setting up the store capex is about 30 to 36 lakh rupees. It can vary depending on the city to city, but in Bombay or in the major metro cities, it will range between 35 to 36 lakh rupees. Franchise fee the brand is charging is about 15 lakhs. Initial inventory to start the business at cost would be about 90 lakhs rupees. So this makes a total investment of about 1.4 CR, in which the franchise partner can expect a gross margin of on all across the outfits and accessories, which will range between 30 to 40%. Now, tenure, again, I said, would be about 5 years. Annualized ROI is 78%, which is a very promising growth, which means, on an average, you will kind of gain 78% of your total investment in the very first year itself. That makes the payback period is just 1.5, 1.6 years, basically. So it's a huge investment, 1.4 CR, but the growth of the brand is such that you can recover this money within 1.6 years. Now, like I said, ideal partner we are looking under FOFO is first we will target women entrepreneurs. Fashion, apparel, accessories is such that women are mostly attracted with, and they are great at running these kind of business. So young women entrepreneurs, even on the elderly side, we are looking for people like that. Then partners with relevant industry experience, somebody who's worked in the industry, maybe running their um, um, something of their own, but they want to partner up with a bigger famous brand. Now they can come up with letting go of their local thing, whatever they are owning, or somebody who's worked as a working professional in the industry under a certain brand. They can also come up and partner with us. Somebody who understands to run this the operations of this kind of a brand. Somebody who has good connections in the market. People know them, because obviously there is a certain segment of customers that we are looking for under Jodas. So you should have a good network in the market so that you can build out a good customer base, especially the repeat customer base in whichever city you are operating. And full-time business owner, because obviously this is FOFO, franchise owned, franchise operated. So we would obviously look for a person who can be present in the store full time. You cannot just invest and hire a staff and then gracing the outlet at very inconsistent timings. So you have to be there at the store with the staff handling customer inquiries and everything. uh, these are the common criteria that we are looking at to choose the partner. One is strategic fit, that we were just speaking about. People should be coming from the same industry, women entrepreneurs who has business acumen. Marketing fit, people should understand the marketing strategies being used by the fashion brands these days, how to attract a lot of customer attention and then eventually turn into a closed customer. Financial fit, so, like I said, the total investment is about 1.4 crores, but it doesn't end here. Obviously, you need to keep some contingency funds to run the store for about 2 to 3 months, because obviously it will take some time to gain popularity and turn turn the income into profit. So you have to have a certain amount of contingency funds also over and above the investment with you. Operations fit, obviously you have to be physically present in the store all the time to run the operations, and then you should also know what kind of staff to be hired, because you cannot hire just anybody and everybody. You have to hire a team which understands fashion and which know to explain about the fabric, about the craftsmanship used in the fabric, used in the outfit or in the accessories, and convince the clients. So you need to hire that category of a staff. So you should have those expertise as well. Now, if we have to look at the rollout plan, we are majorly targeting the metro cities and tier one cities. Our first focus again remains in the metro cities like Delhi NCR. People are very crazy about following fashion here. Bombay itself, Kolkata, to a certain level. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, if somebody comes up with a good intention and a good plan, Kolkata, Bangalore, Chennai, Hyderabad, Pune, Ahmedabad, Jaipur, Chandigarh also, and Indore in MP. If somebody comes, we are open for that. So these Guwahati and lastly Guwahati. So these are the major cities we are kind of panning out our expansion with 4 stores. Now, targeted locations would be high streets, commercial markets, and high-end premium shopping malls in the dedicated cities you are coming from. You cannot you target a common location wherein you will not find the right kind of customers for yourself or segment for yourself. We are open for Dubai market as well, but our first focus obviously remains in India. So major cities in UAE like Dubai, Abu Dhabi, Sharjah, Ajman is also something on the cards, where we are planning to open exclusive brand stores, because they have a lot of existing customer base coming up from Saudi Arabia, especially Dubai and Abu Dhabi. So these are a few targeted locations in KSA as well. a good major malls and popular commercial streets. So somebody comes up from these areas, we can, have a chat and confirm and take it further the deal. And this is how we conclude our presentation. We are open to take any questions related to investment or rollout or operations.
Right. Thank you. Thanks so much, Nikita, for the detailed presentation. We'll take some questions. Also, would also now request all the viewers, in case if you have any questions related to the brand or the business or any, the investment related queries, you can start putting it into the Q&A box. But if you talk about, the brands like Jodas, the market ahead is massive. I mean, we are talking about a multi-billion dollar opportunity. And what makes it even more exciting is to have is to see the gap for a label that brings together Indian craftsmanship, sustainable luxury, and the global fashion sensibility. Right. I mean, accessories are the perfect way to bring new customers into the brand, while bespoke apparels builds this sense of exclusivity. And with India is on the track right now, which is becoming one of the top five luxury market in the world over the next few decades. The labels that position themselves now be the one who will create the long-term value. And of course, this brand is a promising brand and and really have a lot of opportunity. Uh, Before we go ahead, I have a couple of questions that I wanted to ask. Like, I mean, usually, ma'am, we get questions primarily related to your competitors, right? Lots of your competitors are also now into franchising and now going into franchising. Some of them we are dealing with. So how do you consider your direct competitors? Who do you consider your direct competitors, if you may, talk about it? Who do you
See,
consider your, yeah. I think there seems to be some problem in the internet, I guess. Nikita, am I audible?
let
Yes,
me
Bharat, you're
explain
clearly
you,
audible.
because the concept of this brand is a
I think there seems to be some problem in the internet. Ma'am, yep, you can try now.
yeah. So can you hear me now?
Yes,
Can you hear me? Yeah,
we
yeah.
can hear you.
So
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. So yeah, yeah. I'm sorry about it, but the thing is that where we stand, we are resort wear, and day wear, day to evening, like 10 to night till night, from after you know,
There seems to be some internet.
day wear you can wear in the evening. Dresses and all are made considering all the own choices. So that kind of clothes are being made. Yeah, there's issue. Hello.
I mean, it is okay right now, but in
So
between,
India market is this. Yeah, yeah.
please go ahead.
India market,
There is some network issue. I'm not sure whether everybody
yeah,
is able
India
to
market
hear
is
me.
dominated by with fast fashions. Which, yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Bharat, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah.
I'm so sorry about it. So what happens? The India market is dominated by bridal wear, you know, so bridal wear and then fast fashion. So we fill up the gap, and there's not much brands who are coming with the quality and the stories what I told you. So this gap is India is totally empty. So we are that's a big opportunity to come in this gap. Ours is, as I told you, ours is like some sort of resort where so we are present in Maldives in a big way, all 5-star, 7-star hotels. We are there. So we are doing in Andaman and Goa. So, when you travel after all the occasion of the wedding is done, what do? Now you come to us to continue. So we fill up that gap, and there's not much conscious designs or designer available in that gap to fill up. So yes, there's a big opportunity in this marketplace where we have come. There won't be much competition.
And how do you balance this heritage, like the Indian craftsmanship, with the global fashion appeal in your positioning as a brand?
Yeah, so what happens, as I told you, so if ours is like we are, whatever the collection whatever we make, we do add some element of our artistry or artisans or embroidery, Indian heritage, because we are into a place which is pocket friendly as well. It's not very expensive, goes into the other designers. And our concept making of establishing is of this. A brand only stands that it should be for everybody who falls into that. It should not be the that trauma or that kind of mindset that designer wear means it's a big thing, we cannot go. It's very welcoming. So we do add some element of hand embroidery to all our designs. So that way we bring it that. And of course we do make that gowns and everything which is full of embroideries, and as I told you that we try to make it very international. So of course we design that way because I have that kind of eyes, because I told you that I have stayed most of the time abroad, so and in the marketplace, and I have already uh, associated. I didn't work, but I also was very long associated with the global brands, very big brands, topmost notch brands. So that way we bring the something exclusive and to the Indian market.
Right. And also, ma'am, I mean, many luxury players are now moving into ready-to-wear collections, right? So how does your brand plans to differentiate in that space?
Yeah, see, designers coming to ready to wear, you will see very Indianized designs. You will see very Indianized. So we have kept the flair of Western, but very modest ways, fitting to Indian. This. That's why we said, Nikita also said, we are a little different. We are bringing the Western clothes, means we are keeping the Western clothes identity. We don't want to spoil that. We want to keep it, but fitting, suiting Indian structure, Indian atmosphere, but we are not spoiling. We are not trying to make Indo-Western or something like that, complicating the matter. So we are maintaining the identity. So that way we are different. It is different from the ready-to-wear generally, which you find to other designers and our designers. It's very friendly, that's why I said it's a concept comes, evening, this denim collection that way you saw, it has some nice, very funky motif of butterfly or something inspired by mainly nature. Or our prints are different because it is all, as I told you, that it is tribute to the unknown artist of international artist. So that way we make it very different and theme based products.
Right. Also, I mean, would like to talk about the price, although the luxury fashion brands usually avoid these discussion. However, uh,
No,
just for the sake of how do your price points compare with your the competitors or
yeah, see how we first of all I don't look at others and see the as a competitor. I want to make my own place, and and I have my own identity, my own clients, my own faithful. It, as I told you, you don't grow alone. You grow with the group. So that is the thing. So otherwise, yeah. So what happens? Our thing, as I told you, it is very pocket friendly, and the concept was that to grow with wearing designer clothes. The concept of it was not that you become this or your occasion will come, then you will go to visit designer store. No, our store is very welcoming store, and it starts from being very. We have the ranges, we have the categories. So it starts from 2,500 rupees, and it goes, of course, high, that handed embroideries and all those cocktail gowns. It does go in, but still it ends within 1 lakh. We do not that. So you have everything for everybody. So whosoever comes in our store, they're very happy because there is something is being offered to everyone. So that way, in our store, the churning of the products, and then sale is high because of that. Because once you enter, people generally move and get tired of the price tags, because new Gen Z, everything is changing. Don't want to
Correct.
just keep it, wear it, and so I just that's why I'm telling you, buy it, wear it. I mean, like, it's nothing to be kept. Oh my God, this is designer stuff. I should not. I should every day you look, and no, just enjoy it. And for that, I have to, and I have made it very pocket friendly.
Right. And also, in the presentation, I saw talking about the eco-conscious luxury fashion. So
Yes.
how, what is your plan to educate Indian consumers about this eco-conscious luxury fashion, which is still a niche segment?
Yeah.
Uh, so you can, give us an idea how you're going to do the marketing for that.
Yeah, see, actually, what happened, that's why I told you that this brand is for the generation which understands the environment, which understands how it is affecting us, what is like we should not. So our every product, all the accessories, first let me start with accessories, are lead and nickel free. Those
Mhm.
are the carcinogenic that causes cancer, which is flooded in Indian market. So we all especially make each and every beads, stones, everything in embroidery, whatever is being used, are that free. We do that. And then clothing also, all the clothes are we procure from the certificate that is called OQ top, which means that it is friendly to your skin. It doesn't have any um, carcinogenic thing in it. So we have the sources from there, and we deal with all cotton, all the best, fine of the finest products, whether it is cotton, whether it is silk, whether it is, even we do deal with the polyester, but all recycled. We don't
Mhm.
use. So that way we make it, and fish leather, as I told you, it is nothing can be better than that. So that way we have made it conscious. So people should understand about it, like how we are environment conscious, and that is being appreciated very well abroad in Western market.
Mhm.
So that I want that Indian customer should also be aware, especially new. That's why it's a very trendy designs we deal with. So new generation all also value it, understand it.
Yep. Amrish, you have any question, by the way?
The only question which I have, I am going to Kalagoda. I'll seek her appointment. We'll go to Kalagoda and we'll, have the live experience for the better clarity.
Sure, that
Absolutely.
would be great. Yes.
And also, if you look into the growth and the growth driver and the opportunity in particularly in Indian market, I mean, right now the affluent customers base is expanding. I mean, India have seen a drastic growth in past 10, 15 years. I mean, India's upper middle class and the wealthy households are growing quickly, particularly, especially in tier one and tier two cities. Apart from that, the premium ethnic and the fusion wear is also growing pretty well. Consumers want luxury and the the cultural relevance with cultural relevance. This is what Jodas is all about. This benefits the brand that highlights Indian heritage and the craftsmanship, Jodas. And also, I mean, the eco-friendly materials, as Madam just said, is also used in the clothes, artisanal craftsmanship, and of course, made in India narratives resonate strongly with aspirational, globally minded buyers, uh, to buy these clothes. So, I mean, these are some of the reason why, I mean, this particular category and the segment is growing pretty well. We have seen a huge growth, and we really have a great opportunities. The way India is growing, the overall, the market size is growing. The disposable incomes are increasing. The people are now going for branded products, right? The branded clothings. And of course, Joe does has something absolutely unique, to make to fill that gap, right? So that is how this brand is growing. And I think, in case if if you go with this brand as a franchisee, it is going to be a great decision, right? This brand is open for all the tier one and tier two cities, depending upon the what do you call the location you have. I think in case if you would like to go for this brand, you can connect with Amrish. Amrish, my request is to please share your number in the chat box so that in
Sure.
case if anyone from Mumbai, Maharashtra, or even from Bangalore or the other cities would like to get in touch, having a discussion about this brand, then we can do that. And that's how we can go ahead with the discussion with Jyoti ma'am and can deep dive more into the business opportunity, right? So that is what we will do. So I think that's it for the day, everyone. But before we go, end this session, I would really like Jyoti ma'am to please, say some closing remarks for the investors.
Thank you so much, Murphy, for presenting it so beautifully. Yeah, I would say that we are always there to support in any part or everything for that we will always be uh, available for any support the new franchisee needs, starting from the store development to the product, uh, whatever. And we are even open for the, if they have some customers, some particular requirements, we are open to listen to them and develop a capsule collection according to choice of their own customers as well, their market, because every market is different. If Mumbai, it won't be same in Delhi. So accordingly, we are ready to mend ourselves. We are ready to take customized order also. Our team will always be available. I will be basically always available. As I told you, I'm not only a designer, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm into business. So I always will be available to listen to it and to make it sure that we grow together.
Great, great. Thanks so much. Thanks so much, ma'am, for coming here today and talking about the brand. And we really appreciate, your entrepreneurship, right? Apart from being a designer, right? That approach really makes a lot of sense. And then, of course, those who would like to be associate them, with you, they will really have this, the added advantage, right? So,
Yeah.
of course, it's a great brand. And thanks so much for joining. Thank you, Amrish and Nikita and Sonam for coming here, helping me driving this webinar today. And I really appreciate all the viewers, those who joined, listened us. We already have shared the number in the chat box. I would just need that. You can get in touch with us post this webinar. So that's it, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us. See you tomorrow once again with a new brand, and we'll explore the another opportunity.